Europa Metals is fully focused on the Toral project. That's a lead, zinc, silver project in the northwest of Spain, within a traditional mining region, within the region of Castilla and Leon. And what we've done is we've taken a huge amount of data, over 41,000 metres of historic drilling, and over the last few years we've structured a team, an operating base around that data to look at a new way of developing this project. And what we've announced today are the economics around all of that work, which have come up with some fantastic NPVs, IRRs, long-term operating revenue and EBITDA. We're looking at a high-grade mine capable of a sustaining, robust economic margin. And that's really important in the current spectrum of the lead zinc market. So what we're going to be doing over the next 6 to 12 months is working on our PFS, further de-risking project, taking these fantastic economics and working them even harder and developing them even further. Because what we believe is this is a deliverable mine. It's in the right place, it has the right economics, and it has the right constituent parts in terms of grade and mineralogy. Europa needed to have defined through an independent report what effect all this technical work now had on the financials. And that is what today's report is about and why it is so exciting. Consider, within an EU jurisdiction with all major infrastructure needs in the immediate area, and remember our area is a historic mining zone with the Antonina mine and old tailings dam just next door, Toral is being established as a project capable of mining over 7% grade during its mine life with a 4-year payback period at that 49% margin. Europa Metals has a project with an established resource, license security, and today's announcement shows the bottom line impact of our focused exploration strategy in terms of real cash flows and margins. Commodities markets and metals markets, frankly, are the most interesting they've been in a very long time. And yet you can look at political risk, instability, hedge and flight to gold, also to silver, which benefits us. But there's actually, I think, more of an underlying issue going on with, if you like, industrial supply metals. And you're really seeing it in copper at the moment, but you're also seeing it in lead zinc. And lead zinc's been fascinating over the last 6 to 12 months. But one of the interesting things I think about lead zinc is if you think back to possibly the iron ore market of 2004 to 2008, and you know, a lot of people found out that iron ore wasn't just iron ore, it's complicated with many constituent elements, and that's what's interesting for us, I think, about lead zinc, is what you're seeing is a lead zinc market where lower grade material is coming into the market. It's affecting all sorts of inputs in terms of smelter efficiency, and I think as marginal lower grade producers are also having difficulty, some of them being mothballed, lower grade developments falling over as well, you are beginning to see those supply shortages, because even that lower grade material is tending to disappear. The next 6 months is going to be very busy following securing of our investigation permit, which takes us through to 2023. So we're going to be continuing with our pre-feasibility study, and this will involve looking at hydrogeology, completing that work, which will give us an assessment of water conditions subsurface for a potential mining operation. But again, taking those recommendations from the Barra independent report about having a look at optimizing the mine design, further metallurgy, further flow testing. And one of the things you have to remember is that the average metallurgical recoveries and grades used in the report was very much the average within the projects. In fact, our last drilling campaign, we had some fantastic recovery and grade analysis from one of these intersections that we put in. So that's something we want to be looking at as well, is what can we do with the average grade across the project as we do more drilling. So it's going to be very busy. We're going to be drawing down that first tranche of cash from our regional grant into the drilling campaign as well, which we'll be talking about. And in addition to that, the economic report, license security, where the market's already going, which I've already discussed, it puts us in a very strong position to say, how do we make this project valuable for shareholders? Europa Metals is an interesting investment proposition. A lot of the work has already been done. There's no greenfields exploration. A lot of the de-risking has already occurred. We've proven that we can deliver again and again operationally, but not only that, take all of that operation data and turn it into credible analysis by independent third parties into what a economically robust, highly profitable mining operation can look like. And it's an interesting time within the markets. I think if you look around at commodity markets generally, that supply deficit set against Toral's Lead, Zinc, Silver project, high margin, high grade potential producer is really interesting. This is a deliverable project that could actually be made into a mine. More work to be done, but a lot of de-risking has already occurred. And if you take the in-situ resource, if you take the values, even as a huge discount compared to where we sit today in the market, I think we've got a long way to go.